and welcome to this special episode of Focus On, where we'll be looking at the inaugural Partners Day by the Lagos Business School. I'm Akinyo Bakeye. On this episode, we'll find out how the Lagos Business School is positioning as a transformative institution that seeks to promote educational and business development through strategic partnerships.
We put together this event to appreciate all our LBS partners, those who have collaborated with us over the years from inception. And then what we did was to plan this event where we'll bring them together, connect them, and then let them know more about the plan for 2024, appreciate them, and then let them know the plan for the new year. And the good thing there is with the partnership that we've gotten from organizations through their sponsorship, donations, they've been able to impact the lives of our students in different ways. Some companies have given full scholarships to some deserving full-time MBA students, and then some have also absorbed them in their companies for both internship and full-time engagement. And then we have those that have taken part in major building projects at LBS. So those collaborations have done a lot in terms of the human development of the students that have passed through the Lagos Business School. And what we've decided was to start off this inaugural LBS Partners Day to bring together all our partners in one room to show them how grateful we are for collaborating with us over the years, and also discuss with them what we want for the future.
We believe in the value of education, the impact in ensuring our success story stays so long out there. So this partnership is to ensure that we create a study path with LBS to cater for people that would need scholarship, maybe in form of an endowment fund. And while we're also doing that, our employees could also go through any educational course with LBS. For example, this time next year, I should be in my MBA program with LBS. With this partnership will surely make it very easy and possible. And that means doing that ensures that our educational requirements or standard as a company keeps evolving, and we keep updating the skills of our employees, which we impact on the kind of products we roll out, which we ensure that such product will be market fit, customer centric, and very flexible to use. For year 2024, the first thing is we intend to continue sponsoring this as a platinum sponsor, then also maybe have an endowment fund to ensure that indigent students are taken care of when it comes to their bills. Then we can also look at a part of creating a study path for our employees and maybe for the tech space as a whole. So while they write the codes, they also get necessary executive education without much impact on their work.
We aim to establish endowment chairs. Initiative that will further elevate the quality of education and research conducted within our institutions. Our country is known for something. I doubt if there's any other country in the world that has many entrepreneurs as Nigeria. And most of these entrepreneurs are actually family businesses. And in order to contribute, to help, to assist them to be successful, go beyond the first generation, we've set up a family business initiative that will help family businesses in Nigeria, knowing fully well that most of them, not all of them, contribute more to the growth of our economy than all the multinationals put together, even though some of these multinationals are also Japan to other countries.
2nd November, we had a public sector dialogue that we had different speakers, including Bishop Matu Hassan Kuka, to discuss about how do we improve public sector engagement in Nigeria, how do we improve public service delivery in Nigeria. And following that, we've also launched a public sector leadership program that is targeting the senior executives of our ministries, of our parastatals, of our different agencies. And the first cohort actually started 13th of November. And it's been, we have people from Oyo State, we have people from AMCON, we have people from other ministries in Nigeria. And that is for the top senior leadership program for the public sector. And from the testimonies that we've received, it's been very, very impactful. They've confirmed that it's going to help them to do their work. And we're also launching a second level, which will now be a one-week program targeting directors, assistant directors. So we believe that what LBS has done in the private sector is what we are trying to replicate in the public sector, in developing responsible leaders for Nigeria public sector. And that's what we are trying to achieve. And I think it seems to be working. And the second level that we're going to develop will be for 1 week, where we'll have all the directors to come in and learn issues with regards to negotiation in public interest, public sector accounting, public sector finance, and different areas of strategy and all that.
In terms of the monitoring and tracking strategy now, to understand the impact and the scope some of these trainings for these civil servants and senior executives is having, especially on their desks, it's quite important, especially when we are looking at pushing the narrative for improved policy mix to ensure that we have a sound business environment, social stability, and improved standard for all. Because at the end of the day, these are the desks that move further the policy implementation at a grand scale.
So excellent. Let me just use an example to answer your question. So we had one of the participants who is a chief executive of one of our federal agencies, and after 1 week, he actually confirmed that the training enabled him or made him to sit back and rethink and re-examine all his priorities, both personal and official priorities, and that this training has enabled him to change some of the things that he's trying to do. So what we're also trying to do is that before they come into the training, we do a pre-test, a pre-examination, kind of pre-assessment. And when they finish from the training, we also do a pre-assessment and a post-assessment in terms of what they've learned. And after like 6 months or 1 year, as the case may be, because it's a relationship, it's a partnership. So because we're already in partnership with them, we go back and say, what have you done? This is where you came in at. This is where you left, and where are you going? And of course, in strategy, in planning, you ask yourself, where are you? Where do you want to go? And how do you get there? So they know where they want to go, and they are now learning how they will get there. So after 1 year, 2 years, we can now say, okay, based on what we've agreed with you on during the training, have you moved from point A to point C and point as the case may be?
We have actually existed for 30 years, developed through the cooperation of many people in the private sector, individuals who have shown interest in what we do and believe in us. For this is the first time we want to say thank you to them, to show appreciation and to let them know that they have been instrumental to our success. And we would like to do that every year so that each time people give us something, we want to be able to say thank you, but not just saying thank you, to show them what we've done with it and the impact we have made as a result of what they have done with us. Most countries all over the world, governments alone cannot fund education. And there's a need for individuals and organizations to play their own role. For us at Lagos Business School, we see partnership from different dimensions. There are people who have supported us by sending their own staff and their children to go to the school. There are others who have given us money to build our infrastructure, and there are others who have also funded and supported students through scholarships. So if you look at these three categories, they've made it possible for us to exist as a school, but at the same time, to produce the kind of people that have gone through the school in terms of quality and the role they are now playing in industry and in other sectors of our economy.
What we think the future, the partners can do for us in the future is to help us sponsor lots of these students, by way of giving scholarships. We need more scholarship, just the way it's done in other schools abroad, like the Harvard, the INSEAD, that have endowment funds, scholarships, and scholarships. So we want to be able to have more people collaborate with us in that area so that we can be able to have students that would want to school here in Nigeria, develop our nation Nigeria, instead of traveling abroad to get those opportunities that they can't get here in our country.
Indeed, partnerships remain crucial to growth and development. The Lagos Business School seeks to unlock more opportunities for its students through these partnerships. But that's all we can take on this episode of Focus On. I'm Akin Obakeye. Until next time, thank you for watching.